I, Jiminique, I'm the cleanest bitch. Depending on you, I could be the meanest bitch. I told the nigga if he wanted, he could eat it quick. Let me see a couple dollars for you eat the shit. This bitch is sucking so much, I got a headache. If they think the competition, look at the aesthetics. The buddy nice to tell me I'm athletic. That's why these bitches acting so pathetic, they regret it. Welcome back to my YouTube channel, guys. It's your girl, Caramel. What's up? What it do? So I'm back again with another video. If you're new to my channel, please like, comment, subscribe, turn on the notification bell so that anytime I post, you're gonna receive a notification to watch all my videos. So guys, let's get into it. These are signs that you're in a narcissistic relationship. Most people do not see these signs, or they see it and they ignore it. So please, these are the signs for you to know the relationship you're in is wrong and you need to run away as fast as possible, because nothing good comes out of dating narcissistic men. 1, the relationship moves fast. Everything happens fast. You know how you meet someone, you plan a date. After maybe 2 to 3 weeks, you plan another date and you're taking it slow and slow and slow. No, that's not how it works with these men. If you have ever met a man where you've met him and he's like, I love you, after like 1 hour, a day, after 2 days, after 3 days, and he's like, I love you. You don't know me. How can you love me? You understand? They move too fast. Like, oh, I think we should move in together. And you've only known him for like a month. Or it's like, oh, I've never met a woman like you before. You know, I think this relationship is strong. I think we should just get engaged. Sis, any relationship that is moving too fast, this goes with friendship as well. Any relationship that's moving too fast is a big red flag. Run as fast as you can, because if somebody just wants to force themselves on you, or just like, I want to be a friend, I want to be a partner, I'm so in love with you, there's a reason why, and that is a red flag. So always make sure when you're getting to know someone, for both men and women, you go slow. You go at a slow pace, a pace that you both can understand. Not something that is being rushed. You have all the time in the world. You don't need to rush anything. You know? 2, because they are rushing, they might skip the dates, the romantic times together, the messages they're supposed to send to you. So, you know how I said, like, you're going on dates in the beginning to get to know somebody? No, you're probably going to skip that. You're probably not even going to go on a date at all. You're just probably going to just jump into the relationship, you know, and start acting like a couple that have been together for like 10 years. You know? They're not going to do any of the romantic things that you expect them to do, or that is normal to do in a relationship. They're not going to do that. 3, always know that you're going to be the one giving more than receiving in the relationship. Always going to be giving more. Have you ever sat down and thought of your relationship with one of your exes, or how your relationship went, and you realize that you didn't really receive the same emotional support you gave? You didn't receive the love you gave. You didn't receive the care you gave. You didn't receive thank you, gratitude. So you're always going to be giving more than you're going to be receiving. Please bear this in mind. So if you're an empath, or someone that overgives, or yeah, don't bother yourself. Just don't. Sign 4, love bombing. They're gonna love bomb you. You know, in the beginning, like I said to you, like, oh, I've never met any woman like you before. I've never met any man like you before. This is the best feeling I've ever had. I wish, things like that, just love bombing you. And you're thinking to yourself like, wow, I found my partner, my soulmate, the person that will be texting me day and night, the person that's going to be doing this. Bear in mind, they do this in the beginning for you to enter the relationship so that when you notice these red flags, it's harder for you to leave, because you're now going to be reminiscing on the beginning, because the beginning was sweet. So it's going to be harder. You're going to try to hold on to that beginning. So that's what they do. They love bomb you so that when you start doubting yourself, you're going to be like, oh, but he wasn't like this. He wasn't like that. Probably something happened. What changed, Then you start questioning yourself. The next sign is they are very manipulative. With the manipulation comes the lies. They can lie. The male narcissist and the female narcissist, they can both lie. By the way, the female narcissist is more dangerous than the male narcissist, but there's different levels, so they can lie. Lie any type of lie to manipulate you. When I say master manipulators, it will be so bad that we're going to go into the next point where you're going to doubt your reality. Let's say you put something near the window and then you come back home and you're like, babe, where's the roller I put near the window? You didn't put any roller near the window. But yes, I did. You were the only one that saw it. No, you didn't. Are you sure? Have you started to see things? They can argue with you that something happened didn't happen. And so you start doubting your own sanity. You're doubting yourself like, did I put the roller near the window? And when it's to the extreme, they might take that roller from the window and go and hide it somewhere. So that when you later on find it, it's like, oh, I put it near the window. You're like, so the next time you say something, you do something, it's going to be like, but you've been forgetting things. Do you remember the roller? You said it was near the window, but it wasn't. This is all like a plan to make you lose your mind. The next step, they are very ungrateful people. You can never make a narcissist happy. I just want you to know that now. So if you're the type that is in a relationship, breaking your back, breaking your head, breaking your spirit, breaking your every part of you just because of your man or your woman that you're so in love with, and you're not getting appreciation, thank you, or whatnot back, don't bother yourself. These are not people that feel. I want you to know that they don't feel. They don't have emotions. Like, it's really deep. If you go into it deeper, you will know that is a demonic spirit that is taking control over these people. Like, they don't have emotions or feelings the way normal people do, the way me and you do. So you thinking you doing all these things or giving all these things is going to help or is going to make them love you more. No. In fact, let me just say this. The more you do for them, the more they despise you, the more they hate you, the more they do things to you. I'm telling you, you might do something for them now that no one else can do in the world for them. It won't even go 12 hours. They're going to betray you. Like, it's going to leave the mind. Next sign, narcissists treat strangers better than they treat you. They might not know someone. They know you. They know someone betrayed you. They're your friend or they're your partner. What's gonna happen if you know, if I'm with someone and I know somebody genuinely betrayed you and genuinely did you wrong, and I don't know that person is really stupid, why would I go and be arguing with you about that person? You know what I mean? This happened to me before, guys. Like, I was so shocked. I was so shocked. Like, and like I said, it didn't go more than 12 hours when this happened to me. This was someone I literally helped. He didn't even ask me to. He didn't know the person by the time problem arose. And while I was crying in that situation, when he did that, while I was crying, do you know when I knew that this person was entirely sick? Is when I was crying when he chose that person and started talking like as if I was the wrong one. When I started crying, he was like, oh my God, why is this girl stressing me out? Guys, I kid you not, this was like the day before. This was somebody I literally helped. It was not even 12 hours later. Someone he knew through me that he doesn't even know. Bear in mind, he never saw this person. They are the most unloyal people you will ever in your life. Unloyal, ungrateful people you will ever come across in your life. So don't think you sitting there doing heaven and hell, babe. You might as well go, even doing Kama Sutra for this nigga to make him happy, ain't gonna work. These are people that you just have to leave for them to find their own happiness because they don't have it in them. That is why when they see you being happy, you're a happy, jolly person, you're an impact, you feel, you care for people. That is why they now try to attack you, try to bring your self-esteem down, try to play with your head so that they can break you down to become who they are, who they've internalized themselves to be. Another thing, you're going to be walking on eggshells. See, most narcissists, they want to be able to say things to you. They will say things to you. They can tell you like, oh, be like, how am I looking? Oh, you look fat. And they will just expect you to take it. You know, you just take it. You do that back to them. Walking on eggshells, and they cannot take what they dish out to people. They cannot take it. So if you want to say something to them, you're going to be feeling like, I shouldn't say it this way, because every little thing that makes them look bad is going to cause a reaction. They're either going to ghost you, they're going to punish you for bringing out this fault, and their punishment could be different things. This could be silent treatment, this could be public humiliation, public embarrassment, you know. This could be, like I said, taking your stuff, hiding it, then making you find it so that you doubt your reality later on. Yeah? So those are the different ways that they punish you. Next sign is that how they behave in front of other people is never going to be how they're going to behave with you. And let me say this, the reason why they do this is because when you're ready to come out with the abuse and you're like, oh, this person did this and that to me, no one is going to believe you. Nobody is going to believe you. Because that image they portrayed in front of the others, like, oh, that nice, Mr. Nice, Mr. Sweet, Mr. I get her flowers, Mr. I text her back, Mr. I care for her feelings. Him or she's going to portray this even more in the relationship. So when the craziness start coming out, when the red flags, when you actually stop seeing them and you're telling people, it's going to be like, what are you talking about? That guy or that lady, come on now. I've seen her. I can't believe, no. Can be. And you can't blame those people because it's what they've seen. Imagine for the past 5 years, You've seen a man or a woman treat their partner good. Every time you see them outside, they're coming with flowers. Every time you see the couple outside, the man or the woman is treating them extra nice. So imagine if the other person comes out and they're like, I've been abused for so many years. You're first gonna think like, how come you never said anything? How come you never saw the signs? How come we never saw anything? So it's going to be a confusing thing for everybody. This is why it's very hard for people to leave narcissistic relationship, because nobody is going to understand what you're talking about. And that goes back to what I'm trying to say to you guys, that they're going to shift your reality for you to start thinking that what you're seeing is not actually there. Because if everyone else around you, when you go to people and everyone else around you are like, no, are you sure? Like, this isn't, and that person that is doing that to you is already making you feel crazy. Nah, it's a done deal. You're just gonna lose your mind, because you're like, no, for real, like, maybe something's wrong with me. And then you start feeding into that. The control comes in, because now you feel you're crazy. You have to listen. Maybe there's something wrong with you. Another sign is that everything is about them. Everything is about them. Like, they can sit and talk to you about their feelings and be ranting and saying what. Now you're going to listen. You're going to be there. If they have a problem and they know you're a problem solver, a soft person, an empath, someone that cares, going to run to you with their problem immediately. Quick. But if you need somebody, just bear in mind, you're not going to see anybody there. You're not going to see anybody there, boo. So, being in a narcissistic relationship is like dating just the title of having someone, but just having no one. But if you do have the person there, all they do is cause more harm than good. Another sign is that they will say one thing, then they will do another thing. Oh, I know what I'm going to do for your birthday. I'm going to get you this. I'm going to plan a surprise party. I'm going to do this. You'll be thinking, oh, you didn't even ask them. Now your birthday comes. The person don't even call you or text you. And you're like, and this is something, and it's not just birthdays, it could be anything, you know. I'm going to do this, or we're going to get married. Then maybe you have the child. There's no ring that's going to come. That's why I understand now people are like, make sure you get the ring first before you get the baby. Even that nowadays is not sure, because narcissistic people will go as far as marrying you just to break you down. Okay? Just to break you down. So don't even trust that. But they're not capable of loving somebody. They jump from relationships to relationships. They're not capable of loving somebody because they don't have that love inside. They were never loved. You should never make yourself feel bad for walking away from a narcissist, for standing up for yourself, for putting boundaries, because as sad as it is, you can't save them. It's not your job to save them either. They can never be filled with love. They can never see someone who loves them and reciprocate that love or be grateful for that love. No, it's not in them. In fact, the worse you treat them is the more they're going to love you. So instead of you trying to force to prove to someone you love them, why can't you show the love to yourself? Show the love to yourself and leave the relationship. Instead of trying to prove to someone every day that you love them, but you're not getting the same, they're not trying to prove to you. Also, if you're always attracting narcissistic partners, please, you need to look at yourself. There's a reason why. Let me tell you reasons why we attract narcissistic partners is because, one, you could be an empath. So empath is somebody that feels, Normally, the empath and the narcissist always cross lines. So the empath will always meet the narcissist, and the narcissist always meets the empath. It's never empath meeting empath. Narcissist meeting narcissist. Is always like that. The opposite meets the opposite first. You learn your lesson, you know. But heal. Heal. You don't have to be in a relationship. Just heal. Learn to love yourself first. Ask yourself, why did I stay so long? Why was I there? What made me stay there? Look at things for what it is, not for what it was. Yeah, he or she was calling you in the beginning. They were cooking for you. They were sending sweet messages. That was in the beginning. Now we're in the present now. If you don't heal before getting into a relationship, especially if it's a narcissist, you might trauma bond. Which means that whatever that person does to you, you're not going to leave. You're just going to keep taking it and taking it. Especially if you grew up with narcissistic parents yourself. You're going to feel like this is normal. That's love, because that's what you were used to seeing. That's what you think love is. So it's going to look normal to you. And that's why a lot of people do not leave. Please, if you're in a relationship with a narcissistic person, talk to someone. Confide in someone that you know that's going to believe you. Gather evidence. Tell somebody. Seek help. Run far, far, far away from the relationship if you can. Okay? So, guys, that was it from me. Thank you for watching. Thank you for commenting. Thank you for liking. Until next time, much love.